I'm joined by Shruti from Powr. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
So, Powr, who are you guys? What do you do? Where are you from? Tell us everything.
So we're a data marketplace helping consumers and brands connect so that they can learn and earn from each other. Consumers are putting all of this data out there across devices, platforms, and applications, but they don't actually get to see much of the benefit. On the other side, brands are not able to understand what to do with this information because it's all in silos and they don't really have this access today. So what we do is bring all of that data together with consumers opting into the platform and give you analytics as brands and agencies to help you understand consumer behavior, your audiences better, and so on. So everything from social, browser, mobile, everything all together so you can understand where to reach your consumers when.
So, as a consumer, I opt in, and then what? How do I benefit from it?
So you actually get your own dashboard so you can understand your connected profile. So what are you spending your time on? What is your network looking like? What's your influence like? So you get to understand the power of your data firsthand. And on top of that, we revenue share back with you, so you actually get the benefit every time we make money for you.
Isn't that a bit scary for me to track my own identity across the internet?
Scary, but it's better to be informed than to be surprised later, because Google's quite powerful, right? Today, when you want to meet somebody, you go out there and you Google somebody. You don't go ask the next person next door, right? So that's the difference, right? So you better be informed. You better be in charge of that identity you're building up online.
Someone else knows about you, so you better learn about yourself.
Might as well.
And how long have you been going?
So we've been around for a year and a half.
So you're fresh, you're still new.
Yes, just launched in November actually with our platform. So we have quite a few users from 80 different countries that have already opted
80?
in. Yes, and we've yet to start the actual marketing campaign. So that's what we're hoping will blow up as soon as we do the marketing campaign.
Give us some examples. Where? From where to where? Where are the furthest flung places we've got users?
So lots of people from Africa that are one-off countries in Africa that have opted in, which we didn't expect at all, because that's sort of outside of our social reach, just say, I thought at least, but no such thing apparently. But most of our audience comes from US, UK, and India at the moment.
So do you do it? What have you learned about yourself?
I do it definitely. The first thing I learned is I'm not very active on Twitter, and I talk a lot with my family and friends on Facebook. So I've tried to be more active on Twitter and also reduce my usage of mail. Apparently I spend a lot of time on mail.
Mailing people.
Yeah, and Facebook. Of course, it's an addiction.
So you've been only going since November's live. So what are the next steps? Where are we going to be in 6, 12 months?
Yeah, so we're launching our mobile app and we're doing pilots with some of the leading agencies globally, really, but based out of London. And we're looking to grow our audience at the moment. So that's where we're focusing our efforts.
It's exciting.
Yes, it's very.
So look, you guys are in an interesting place. You're in big data and analytics, so you're
all
right
the
at the cutting
buzzwords.
edge.
Yep.
So where are we going to be in 5 years? Make me one prediction about media or big data that in 2020, when Powr is our headline premium sponsor for Festival of Media, you guys can come back and say, Dan, I told you this was going to happen.
Well, consumers are going to be empowered to have ownership of their data. Everyone's already doing it. Facebook, LinkedIn, you name it. Consumer goods companies have come out and said it's all about transparency. It's all about going forward and making the consumer part of that experience rather than just be interruptive to their experience, be part of that experience. And that's where media is going. Understanding the context, understanding the stories behind every consumer and being able to relate to them personally. So 5, maybe 10 years from now, but it will get there where it's the personal marketing that's really what's approaching.
So people reclaim their data.
Exactly. So reclaiming your data, reclaiming your identity, but actually using that to empower your own lifestyle as well as helping other people along the way.
Sounds cool.
Yeah.
And how's being at festival? Have you enjoyed it so far?
It's been amazing. It's my first time here, and I didn't know actually what to expect, but the number of brands and the people here are so nice and so willing to speak to you about what you're doing and interested in what we're doing. So it's quite nice to get those intros and conversations with CEOs that you would never even dream of. But yeah, absolutely.
Who's been on the hit list?
So mostly agencies as well as top brands, so consumer goods and people who are dealing with B2C sides of businesses is quite nice for us because it's a direct plug for them. So yeah, we've been trying to talk to Unilevers of the world and so on, whichever one is, I think.
So far, so good?
So far, very good.
It's been a pleasure having you. Thank you for your time.
Thank you so much, Chaim.